much like LeBlanc is kind of free to do whatever she wants. She can just poke and go out. They don't necessarily like hard engage, even though people might say, yeah, they do, they have Jarvan, but it's against a LeBlanc that has a dash, so it's not that useful. And also paired with the Jhin, it's really good.
There's a lot here still to play for.
Okay, and we've done the checklist of things we need to watch out for in terms of all the narratives.
The narrative's done, moving on.
So what I'm hoping for is, like, we see so many picks which can fight early. We've got the junglers which do that, the bot lanes which are continuing to fight. We got to talk about the plays instead.
Yeah, you got to keep going on top of this one. They're going to have so much CC now onto Mercer. The heal's going to be used. They're going to flash in. It's a double knock-up, though, from Gilius. They're not quite able to get the damage down. Yes, they are. The flash in with the rend, and it's Jezu who picks up first blood.
And you don't have a flash there either, and there are some summoners missing outside of that. Yeah, you look at that realm walk and you look at things being particularly dangerous. Yep, summoners top though, that's a different story.
Yep, Gen X should be able to, yep, not even going to need the Undying Rage right there. The Ghost and the Flash is enough for you, and if you get jumped on like that, there's nowhere for you to go.
It's a mistake in the laning phase. A bit of a freebie from here, trying to get that Rage bar play. It is 2 summoners gone now from Gen X, and it's not got him any tower plates, but it's a kill nonetheless. Bot side is where we draw the eye again.
Yep, we're going to go in, and there's going to be action all across the map. Mercer almost taken down. He finally falls, but they've traded it back. That's 1 kill for VTO as he starts to keep pushing forward. They're almost on the Zlatan, who almost goes down, but not quite. And he's still keeping himself alive as Jezu finishes himself off. VTO onto 2 of 7, but Jezu is not done right now. The flash away, he gets himself out of range of the rend, and that's 3 kills now for VTO.
And he's going full early into the game too. Really carries this fight. It breaks down into a series of messy skirmishes. LeBlanc uses that mobility. However, you know that realm up, that's still relevant.
It is still very relevant. Certus goes a little bit too far forward. No flash on Hirit left. He's in Mininar again, and he's being chased down. He's got himself a triple knockup from Mercer, who saves his top laner. Hirit's about to go mega. That's number 4 for VTO as they finally get themselves the 2 kills turn back. It's just all messy, all fighting, but we love it.
We absolutely do. I mean, maybe they could slow down so we can have something else to talk about in this game, but what I do love about what SK are doing right now is they're using this Kalista with the level 6 as a wrecking ball, using that as a point of pressure. See how that works out in this split map state to engage more fights.
You know, VTO's feeling it. Neon gets himself out with the curtain call there. VTO will not be picking that one up there, but 4-0-3 here for the Misfits mid laner. He is on a roll, and this LeBlanc is just going to get scarier and scarier the longer we wait.
And it's all well and good for me saying, oh, you can use the Kalista as a wrecking ball. It turns out that...
I wonder, it's a bit of a clipping thing there, but...
It's a line for each kill that VTO is going to get on him this game. It's, looking to see if Gen X can repeat and reprise their performances of that first solo kill. Going in, still has the ult, pop the Ghost.
Yeah, they're going to pop the Ghost. The Undying Rage is still there. He just about gets it off. Now Hirit needs to try and keep running away. He will have himself a hop over the wall, but it's not enough. That's 3 kills now for the Drinking Champion, but when you're able to kind of trade it back for the Rift Herald, it is still an equal trade for Misfits.
It is, but SK is still trying to poke their head around the corner, see if they can look for something there. Trying to play Spectator. Gen X doesn't have the ult. Remember, he's behind enemy lines and might have to go for an execute.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to go for a long walk through some turrets, just going to execute himself. And before he does that, actually, he might just be trying to stall out just a little bit more. Just between the turrets, he's just proxy and his shutdown goes over to Neon.
I mean, I know that we've had a messy affair so far, but Neon has been the engine behind the powerhouse of VTO as well. Picks up a lot of slack in the late game, and Hirit, well, he's hitting the ground here.
Yep, Hirit is going to be hitting the ground faster than we could even cast it as we get the Rift Herald going up into that top side. A lot of gold being shifted on both sides. You can see it being basically distributed between different carries. Massive lead in the top side for Gen X, but then you look at the mid lane, huge lead for VTO, and then on the other side of that, it's another big lead for Jezu in that bot side. They will get a second charge here. Gen X does have himself his flash and his ult available, but there's a lot of single target CC. I don't know if he wants to go under the turret for that.
But what this does mean with that, just looking a bit further forward, is well, what it does mean is you've got long lanes to play side lanes. VTO does get out, but this is the map that part of me thinks, yeah, okay, maybe land one of your CC, but the other thing is that it is a LeBlanc. To let you off just about this time.
I know, right? I was gonna make a point about how, like, you know, we make analysis sound as we're gonna see a Cataclysm coming down. It's gonna be on top of 2 people as Zlatan and Mercer are trying to just echo in on top of this thing. They're trying to escort people in, but Jezu gets the first kill. He gets exhausted down, but you're on full retreat mode now here as Misfits Neon off to the side trying to use those curtain call shots to slow down and pepper down the damage. You won't be able to pick up a single kill, and that's 2 quick kills going over to the side of SK. VTO in a lot of trouble. flashed in on top of, and he will be shut down where he stands. SK are bringing the fight to Misfits.
And for the first time,
turret in the top lane taken down as well, and we're looking at about a 2,500 gold lead. And again, like I said, GenX is huge right now. Hira can't really go toe-to-toe as much as he'd probably like to. He's 2 levels down.
Hira is mini, and he doesn't have it. Whoa, chance in it.
Oh! He didn't have his ult. He did not have his ult.
This catches me by surprise. Maybe I should have checked some of those cooldowns myself as GenX failed to do so on the ultimate. Certus between a rock and a hard place in bot lane.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right though, because he's got himself his turret, and those minions are doing some work to Zlatan. Zlatan's gonna be the focus here. Gonna have to use the Kretzing guard as they just missed the hook on the top side. That would have been a nice little bounty to go back over to the side, but it's gonna be Zlatan getting baited in. Certus having himself the stopwatch keeps him alive. Their flash for SK, and we're on a decent enough position here for Misfits.
I think that flash is very important. Of course, you've got the Kalista ult to keep yourself safe. You can use that flash much more aggressively, but the Kalista gets to the dragon first. The Misfits are looking at it going down.
That's going to be Soul Point. They're going to get the hook off as well. They're going to try and burn this one down. VTO exhausted straight away. They're going to be able to use the ultimate from the Kalista as well. They're going to try and burn him down. Zlatan has fallen. Now Jezu's going to start getting those spears into the backs of Misfits. And it's a fight on two fronts. Hera can't do anything. Yes, we're seeing the Jhin use the curtain call, but the Realm War Peekaboo, I see you, has to get himself out of there straight away. And Hera just had no impact on this fight whatsoever, and he will fall as well.
And SK, they're using this platform they found from the early game to use their mobility, use this way to get different angles into the fight. Misfits couldn't stand and fight. They couldn't play around the Jhin, who does have gold. They couldn't play around the LeBlanc, who is put into the bounce house so easily. And Misfits, they have to play retreat right from the off.
I mean, Jezu's feeling it. Jezu wants to try and make this one work. Certus will land himself the spell Flux, and that is going to be video shut down.
These top teams to say, we'll see you next split. Remember us then.
Here we go, though. There's going to be a Realm Warp into that bot side. VTO's found himself Jezu, but he gets the exhaust off straight away. Zlatan getting jumped on. He's going to be taken out. Dragon has spawned. That's going to be the next thing, but Jezu's in a lot of trouble, and he is shut down, taken by the big Gnar, but the fight is still yet to be finished. As we can see, Certus and VTO trying to go in on top of this one. You still have a Tryndamere who is very, very angry and still wants to make the most out of this fight. He wants minced meat for dinner, and that's exactly what he's going to get.
Okay, it's a shutdown onto the Kalista. They get rid of priority target number 1. Okay, what about priority targets number 2 and number 3 in that Ryze and in the Tryndamere? They don't manage to collect the full set of them, and Misfits, they lose steam in what he builds. SK, though, not giving Misfits versatile options. They're saying, come to Baron. Let's see how the next fight goes.
I mean, they still got a ward in the back of the pit. It has not been seen, so this is going to be Misfits knowing what it is. And we saw this, Misfits getting themselves a Baron steal yesterday. Here we go, the curtain call comes out. They're going to try and take it. They will get it with the Rend, and that's going to be secured now by SK. They're seeing them go over the wall. It will not be done, though, as Mersa is the one who has to fall. You have TP'd in the Gnar, who's finally going mega. Streets trying to make this fight work. Double kill going in for Jezu, and he is just free hitting now on the backside. Triple kill for the SK AD carry, as he gets himself a Quadra as well. They're saving him. They want this. They know they can get it. Pentakill for Jezu.
And in a game which doesn't matter for the playoffs fate of SK, that doesn't affect their history in this split. They still stamp their mark. They still come out with some skirmish wins into the full team fight, decimations of Misfits, and it comes through Jezu at this point. Talked about that timer on the competition, the icing on top.
If you're gonna go out, that's a good way to go out, in my opinion. That is a fantastic little gift to be given over as here. It's actually fights on 2 different fronts. Zlatan gonna get knocked up here by the depth charge, and now he's in a lot of trouble. They're gonna be able to throw out the hook as well, as Jezu once more, he's gonna get beaten around a little bit in the bounce house, but Mercer's all by him lonesome, and he'll be taken down. There's going to be 2 more kills going on the side of SK as VTO gets soloed out by Certus and taken down. This is SK in total control, and they are going to deny any kind of top 2 right now for Misfits.
It's a deficit too far. It's a fight lost too many. Misfits looking like they're heading towards that final L of the season.
Yeah, and it will not be 100 kills for VTO unless something absolutely spectacular happens. SK are playing spoiler today. They will deny a top 2 for now and almost certainly put themselves on as a little bit of a thorn in the side of Misfits.
That is not going to be able to finish off the regular split the way they want to. SK, however, playing spoilers.
Here we go. It's a party all on the fountain. Bring your friends, bring your damage. We got a laser. We got some kills going on, but they still haven't died. What the hell was that? I love how the laser's just like, nah, minions. Well, one more kill there for VTO. Not quite gonna be able to hit the 100, but SK swinging out with a win.
2 kills shy of the 100 for VTO, but that game was not even close by the end of it. SK picking towards the early game, didn't go towards the Jinx of Phelios, changed the game plan completely up, and SK, what a way to end that split.
And also, thank you, Jezu. Gave me a pentakill.
Have priority in that mid lane. You know, Ryze is still probably going to clear that out fairly well early into the game. In the bot lane, Jinx tends to overtake the Phelios, so it looks like Selfmade will have more options.
Vitality, but on the same time, to say that now,
yeah, just wanted to, because of course, actually, when you do have these early wards, you can give XP to solo laners and for them. Seems like actually it's going to be the right... Okay, we're fighting heavy here.
I mean, Labrov is just trying to slow down Zanzara as much as he possibly can, just so he can't get the reset in.
You fall behind, though. You're going to go into the Devour. It's going to be a huge shield coming out. You're going to be falling behind. Speaking about early advantages, Vitality looking topside for theirs.
Yeah, well, White Knight recognizes now he's probably been a little bit too far forward. He's just going to try and deny the assist and actually pushes himself a little far forward. The minions in the turret will do enough. Does waste his flash. I feel like he thought he could have gotten away. Make playoffs, let alone get far in playoffs. This was a team that was constructed out of the best parts that Europe has access to. Now to stop myself now, as we can see the Karzi in a lot of trouble, is going to get knocked up, is going to get stunned over the side, but Zanzara follows him over, and that is another kill going over. Sorry, the first kill for Astralis.
And that was Herald time. Look out for the next couple of waves. See what's happening with these supports pushing out and roaming. Labrov working his way up the rift. Maybe potentially looking to get... Oh, he's popped that. Of course, he knows he's on the weak side of that point because they committed so many members towards that bot side. Zanzara now going to be spotted out on vision. He's going to get rid on those traps.
I mean, he's going to have to try and go for something here because he knows he's very much caught between a rock and a hard place. Double knock up with the Desolate Dive. And that's going to be a trade of kill. The Jinx does fall. Promiscu gets himself over the wall. Labrov can't actually get the tongue lash just there. He did. That's going to be the crescendo to try and keep them away. They're grabbing him as well. They're doing nicely. They eventually get Perks' flash out of him, and it ends up being a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Vitality.
It's overstep around that red buff. You don't have to commit to it. Going to take themselves some plates instead. In trade for a splitting of the early dragons. It's going to be that Mountain Rift.
Tier 1, so Astralis still getting a decent trade out of it despite losing their top laner as Rifty has been summoned up to the top side.
I was about to say, you know, you want to go towards that Herald 2, maybe secure a first turret, get yourself a few more plates on the table, open up a crockery store for yourself, but it's the first tower over to the Aphelios, who has 1,000 gold lead at this point. There might be a second charge on top side, but look at these weapons. Chakrams galore. Kobe going to shred this turret.
Yeah, and with the added Demacian standard, means he gets a little bit of extra attack speed, and they should be able to take themselves to tier 2. So the advantage you get with taking away the Rift Herald is basically just nullified and mitigated. In fact, anything
in their own hands, they lose. Of course, it comes down to that game against Mad. Later into the day, we have yet again side lanes split, but Vitality choosing to commit on this one.
I don't know. They know exactly where Dayor and Promiscu is. This could be a massive Shadow Surge. We're going to have a full 5v5. Here we go. 3-man knock-up onto the backside. It's a fight on two fronts. It's a 3v2 and a 3v2. Kobe gets self-made, and this is Astralis just playing keep away right now. They have still yet to commit Dayor as they trade back the jungler for the support. Kobe, though, very low. If he gets caught out, he will die. It's going to be Labrov and Alfari leading the charge. The Vanguard here. Tongue Lash will not land. And they all try and back themselves away. Kobe, though, still feeling like he needs to be protected, will have to flash away from the oncoming Super Mega Det Rocket.
And serious credit to a couple of people on having real discipline. Labrov not using that ultimate of the Devour. And on the similar side, Dayor actually choosing not to commit. Was there on the flank with Promiscu. Promiscu went in as a bit of a rearguard action, but that could have gone.
This top side gets some more gold into this composition.
Yeah, so again, looking towards this posturing, looking to see who's going to be filling the... Swinging the hammer blow.
They're going to try and go on top of the Tahm Kench because they know he's the safety for the Jinx. If they get Zanzara taken down, they can't get the Shadow Surge onto the backside. It's going to be a double knock-up. Kobe has to go off, but he's just not got the damage. Vitality get themselves a full, clean ace, and this game has been turned on its head.
I mean, reports of Vitality. But it wasn't, of course, Kazi caught up. The Devour wasn't used to save the Jinx, it used to save the jungler. Things went from bad to worse from there.
I mean, this is just such a I get it. You want to get rid of the Tam Kench, but look what you've just given up. 2 turrets in mid, a tier 2 in top, a dragon. This is now out of left field, a 5. You just need to burn stuff off of Karzi. You need to try and get him away from the fight, so even if he doesn't die, he's no longer involved. TP's going to be coming in. That's going to be Dayor, though, as Zanzara going to find Perks. They're going to try and fully commit to this one here, but the Everfrost keeps him nice and safe. That's a very tanky rise. Alfari now on the backside here will be going mega very, very soon. Zanzara, though, will not fall down just yet. The Cataclysm comes in with the Gore Trigger. He hasn't fallen. Now he does. Alfari, though, left in a very precarious position. Dayor, though, has been separated from his team, and the rest of Vitality have come to save the day. Perks didn't need it in the end anyway, as Vitality find 3 and Astralis are falling apart.
They're falling apart. They reached for the stars. They reached 4.
He fully committed when I felt like he could have, and yes, you could argue the different semantics of a million different possibilities of what could happen, but at the end of the day, when you're on something like the Vex, you got to commit just like this. Double flashes have been in on the Karzi, and that is a small silver lining here for Astralis.
It is because, of course, if you don't have the Jinx, you don't want to be fighting. Aphelios does plenty of damage in his own right, has that 2 items. And this is with the Baron spawned. You have good weapons for it too. You got those chakrams. I think you have to. They might be the Hail Mary.
I mean, you got to flip it. This is a flip I actually 100% condone. Here they go. They're going to see Vitality trying to go in. They are going to get the steer onto Selfmade. He's already down to just below half. 6,000 HP on the Baron. Astralis, this is to be heroes or zeros. This is for all the Mad Lions fans to try and keep them as happy as you possibly can. You can see Zanzara, though, taking a lot of damage. Selfmade, he gets caught out, and they're going to be able to take him out. Yes, they do. They get the jungler, but the fight can now happen for Vitality. That's a massive Gnar ultimate, and Perks with this machine gun rides just blows them apart.
It's a flip, and it lands tails. It lands firmly on it, and Vitality, they will take the ball, which has been tossed right over to their side of the court. They're going to be the ones on the objective. They're going to find themselves a Baron, find themselves an even larger gold lead.
And I mean, I like where it is. It's just in you in a ditch.
It's just you in a ditch.
It's just you in a ditch. There is no last ditch. There's just you dead in it. But now he's separated from his team as they go and try and go for this. You can see now it's actually mid laners in a 1v1 as we got a 4v4 underneath this turret. You still got Charles, the Baron Duck Cannon minion, putting in work and damage and making sure that they keep that backdoor bonus away.
This is the thing, you know, Dale does collect the wave, but there is a hull breaker on the Gnar that's still going to buff up that Cannon minion, and that's enough to break open the base. Astralis try and problem solve their way out, don't get themselves the higher road. Might caught someone in rotation, but they're not even able to commit to this.
I mean, it's so hard. This is why Xin Zhao is so powerful. You have to try and commit so much to kill him off. Cataclysm does not quite hit. It's Mark and Zanzara. He's going off to Zanzibar and holidays, you feel. This is not going to be where he's going to be able to make his final stand. And now with Super Minions teaming into that mid lane, the buff will turn off very, very shortly, but not enough for Astralis to make a stand.
Oh, it's not enough to make a stand, and they just lost the Alistar ult for I can't imagine what reason there. Maybe trying to predict something, but either way, that's the Alistar ult down. You don't have your remaining frontliner. You don't have Snowball's chance in this base.
No, and there's going to be one more. You're going to get Dayor going in, but he gets immediately exhausted. It's on to Labrov, who gets himself nicely away. The Zhonya's comes out. That's a good Moonlight Vigil, but it's not good enough unless Kobbe can randomly decide to get a pentakill. 1v5, sorry, 2v5. This game is all but done. They even get the reset off Alfari. Perks goes into golden stasis. Labrov is not afraid as they jump all the way in on top of that one. Vitality at the final port of calling. Lock the last remaining spot in playoffs, and they will face Excel in round 1.
That question mark at the end of Super Team, it's still a little bit there, but they still have a chance to contest that. Again, said it yesterday for a couple of teams. They keep themselves in the question. Sadly, that of course means Mad Lions now locked out, but Vitality is still alive.
Pretty underwhelming.
Viego top. That's gotta stop.
No.
Viego top.
More.
Ale.
Put it away.
And then Tian. When you get your Viego, why are we building Deadman second on Viego?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to see any of that.
Happened, but the wave just died, so maybe they're thinking, Adam should be fine here. He has no TP, of course. Mad Lions haven't shown there was no wards earlier on, so it will be Hook. Oh no, Elio is giving away.
Flash forward. Hook flashed away from Adam, keeping him under towers. The wave is starting to come in now, but you have Roams up. They have to fight him quickly. I like the Ghost Tech coming out early. Syncroft and Limit now on the way. This could be big. They think that they've got the gank onto Adam, but he summoned his friends. They're on the way. Armad's going to go down first. No, the healing coming in, not quite enough. They want to finish off Adam, but the Darius is so powerful. But that's going to be the reset for LEC. It's massive. Instant out comes the Darius Q. That's going to be the heal coming out. He's trying to get the passive down as well. Syncroft trying to finish the kill. Kaiser running. Reeker on the way in. Gold card goes. Nuclear Ant standing right behind. Mad Lion's going to be forced away there. 1 for 1 ultimately.
Oh, no.
Oh, Nuclear Ant getting frisky. Windwall comes out. Kaiser going to get taken down. Arma now going in. Reeker coming in as well. Gold card. Absolute brawl on the top side of the map. The limit going down.
It's just going to be a 2 for 2 in the end. Support for support. Top for top. And the kills went over to... Here comes the Herald Pulse. This will determine a lot. Does Mad Lions want to contest it? They have a Jinx Global Ultimate on the side of BDS, which would help executes. We'll probably hit a target if you just fire it in the top side river as the fight kicks off.
If they go in from the same side, it's really easy to clash with the Yasuo Diana.
Got it!
They're caught in the pit, and there it is!
You take my crab, I take your Herald!
And that's a good deal. Limit now stepping forward. Big stun coming in. They should be able to burst through armor before they get anything done. Now you're going to hope and pray for a reset, but it's only going to be Braum a viable target as Nuclear now pushes forward. Power of the concussive blow here means that easy follow-up. Unforgiven, the perfect gun to get a fight kicked off. Red gun goes through Windwall. That's going to be big. Now Nuclear getting finished off. Multiple chakrams. It's time for 200 years, baby!
Or is it?
Those chakrams are stacked. Adam's running, and not even the power of Darius can stop Red-White Aphelios.
4 members for BDS, 5.
Guys are not going to connect on the hook that time. Unforgiven spot on the ward is big, though. They know they cannot afford to take this fight on the side of BDS, so they're backing away. Good combo could change things, but they really need to back up. Combo now coming in. Yasuo can look to get the counterplay. He does have the tornado on multiple members, but it's too little. It's definitely going to be too late. LEC debating if he wants to follow up any further. It looks like Mad is happy to take the play.
That should be an easy drag, and the reason all of these players
are
are
well for Mad Lions, potentially something we can see in the splits to come. Obviously pending nerfs or buffs. And Unforgiven has also really stepped up. So while it's a bittersweet final week, they have had some solid performances. Gale Force now going in. Adam feels like he has to turn this one, but the exhaust already going down. No health left. It's going to be easy kill pickups. Or is it? Adam flash out gold card. No, yeah, that's going to do it.
He can't really move, can he? Stun card, Everfrost stun card, knock up. So much CC coming out early. Yeah, the Darius can't really get away, of course, running the plate steel caps. Hook into bot. Kaiser was looking for it as the creep died, but it didn't die in time. What can BDS look for on a cross map here? Unforgiven, no flash.
Locked up, looking for multiple things, but of course, Maddie locked up in the meantime. He's Unforgiven. Not going to receive any follow-up damage there. Even the zap going wide. Have to be careful about over-committing. A single hook hits back, and they can look to turn it. Cleanse and flash up from X-Maddie. Good guns for Unforgiven, but Syncroft and Nuclear Ant now on the way. The heal coming in is big from the Severum multi.
Maddie was looking for the execute with the ultimate, I think, but of course the healing could be enough. Kaiser
goes in. Input buffer on the hook will not stop the Yasuo knock-up extension from coming through, and the rocket wouldn't have killed him, but it would have not left on.
Yeah, he didn't forget about it this time.
Yeah, there you go.
Did he forget? Maybe it was too busy.
He's caught in the heat of the moment.
The heat of the moment.
There
definitely was. But this one's going to get dropped. It's going to get the mid-tier one of BDS. We'll see if they respond. Syncroft can engage with his flash ultimate. Reeker has no flash.
Ballbreaker, Adam.
Their team's too far away. Maybe they can dive him, though. The tower's dead.
Yeah. Everfrost comes out. Adam going to be in trouble here. Fishing for the heal will not come through. That is one dead Darius.
Maybe they can go for more.
Now, Adam emboldened by the Flame of Ambition, but it will turn against him.
Oh,
trying to break it down, but there's the combo. We're going to find it on multiple members. Unforgiven all along the backside of the fight. He has the Gale Force. Is going to be enough. Big damage coming in from the fellas, but can't quite finish the job. 3 stacks, but will not find the 4th. Arm in the back line, wreaking havoc on Syncroft. Turning it back, a back-and-forth exchange, but Mad Lions taking the fight in the end.
Messy fight. BDS finds something. 4 of them die.
German native speaker, knows English, speaks way better English than me because he actually knows the rules. I don't know what I'm talking about, I just do. Speaking of, LEC, he's looking to just do because X-Maddie has been caught out completely. Limit is nowhere nearby. Oh, no! Yeah, there's no counterplay.
They're going to chase. BDS, they have full vision of BDS. Mad Lions looking for more. Soon. Here they go.
Now 4. Big combo onto Reeker. Reeker trying to make his way out of that one. Unforgiven, good guns. Windwall going the wrong way. Nuclear could try to extend this one, but LEC is very strong. And a reset onto a Yasuo or a Diana would mean an end of a fight. Syncroft buying a bit more time, but he's not going to be the Lord of all that's gold, and he's not even fit to graft. Nuclear in. Going forward and getting taken down as Armut finds the reset. Mad Lions. This is it. This is the power of LEC. Getting a lot of kills there on the Viego. Unforgiven backing up as well. Good team fight in the end. Reeker overstays, and Adam will get something back in the mid lane, but we have a critical update, Caedrel. I know you want to talk about that fight.
Critical update?
But according to one of the gold standards of English language, Merriam-Webster, the words dived and dove. So I think he needs to be diva and be like, support, stay with me.
I think the Viego's going to ruin his life. Hang on a second. TF ultimate used.
Gold card, Limit gonna flash.
Rapid fire.
It's not gonna do anything because the rest of the team is on the way. They've locked him down. They know where everybody is. They're gonna pick off the support. It's not a very high value
can't move,
kill.
Man, the chain CC.
That's brutal.
So much. I mean, TF, rapid fire, stunned, Everfrost.
Definitely more than I like Deadman's plate.
Not a fan of that one.
Which, if you missed it, was built earlier today. We'll hold that thought now as Xmatty pushing in. It should be an easy, quick Baron pickup for Nuclear. I think it's going to come through. Wind wall comes out. Gold card coming in.
Eyes on
Unforgiven.
Good luck, guys.
Here comes the purple gun. Does he want to Gale Force forward into it? Nope. They're going to chase him down. Kaiser flashing over the wall, but they could just pick off Kaiser before the fight even starts. They're now diving in on him. Easy, quick support pickup. Is it going to cost them? Adam, they're finding the combo. Immediately trying to burn down Arma. They overstayed. They were not welcome in that one. Big ulti back from Unforgiven, but with no one else on his team still standing, he's going to have to run. BDS, get the dragon. Get the fight. Only the flame of ambition. BDS extinguished that flame, Caedrel.
Just like that.
Just completely extinguished it.
Well, Nuclear might be extinguished as well. Here come the boys.
There you go. There's no counterplay. Wind wall, yeah, not going to stop the Everfrost. He waits, he walks through. Syncroft trying to turn it. But that is one very, very fed Viego. And ooh, so close. Just a quarter second later, next Matty would have had the kill. Limit now has to run as well. We are officially just brawling. We have, this is just a fist fight in the river. There are a lot of supports going on marathon runs to find flanks this game, and it is not working.
It definitely ain't, and I think Mad Lions will pick up a free Baron here unless Syncroft can get some kind of vision in the pit. He has a pink ward in his inventory, goes across the wall. Mad Lions are going to clear it out. What does Matty have? He has no vision for it. They're just going to turn. Mad Lions.
Back, big damage coming in from Arma. Locked up, locked down. I like it from Arma.
You like the backflip?
I love it. It's fancy, you know?
Q Flash doesn't land the knockup, but still gets on top of Matty. They get the kill. That's another 4 kills to Mad Lions, including the Nuclear and Donyasu earlier on. And there's a Baron as well. 5 to 6k gold lead.
What can you do in the offseason? What can you do to grow, to get better, to get stronger?
Not only improvement, but motivation too, and work.
Sure. And team, I would say.
Here comes
not going 0-13 though. Gold card comes out. It's going to be blocked by the Zanyas. Fall from the Unbreakable. They're trying to retreat, waiting for everybody to group. Adam going in. He's going to pull back. They're trying to delete Unforgiven, and they'll do it successfully, but Nuclear is going to get taken out. Reset for Elioya. Now he's the Yasuo. Can start to dash through the team. Very strong. Uses the wind wall against them. BDS have bought a bit of time. Reeker stepping forward. Right now, 3 members versus the 4 of BDS.
Look at those 3 cannons just pounding away at the tower. They need to clear them.
And I mentioned it earlier, this team, particularly terrible at stopping sieges. So this tier 2 will fall, but not a lot else from an early Baron buff, which is a big deal. That said, still 5-6k gold lead for the side of man.
Yeah, you're completely right. The only really way difficult against their comp without Baron, so that's probably what they're just going to wait for. No rush whatsoever. Don't want to give them any kind of leads, but looking for picks is not a bad idea if they're overextending.
Definitely not. Nuclear caught up. Doesn't even have a chance to win wall, or does he? It looks like the gold card did get blocked. Nuclear now flashing back behind the same wind wall. Rocket coming in. Knockup going to come through, but already the Braum is down. Not looking good for the side of BDS, but no wave here. I mean, Siege is a little bit hard. How crazy do Mad Lions want to get? Ooh, I like the pull over the wall, but obviously it uses the recast of the ult and makes it out to safety.
Leave me.
Nuclear's like, oh, we said we wouldn't leave a man behind. He's like, you have to. You have to now.
There goes bot tier 3. Botinib will die as well. We'll see if BDS want to fight. Still 3 seconds on limit, so it would be a 4v5 on the initial engage. Syncroft still has flash as well.
Yeah. Mad though, playing it slow, playing it control.
He doesn't have any wards in his inventory either, so if he was to base and run back now, Mad Lions might already have started it, so they have to be careful. TF ultimate used to find them.
Nuclear has to come forward. Okay, it looks like they're just trying to pick off Braum again. Look for the easy pick, and Syncroft has to fish for a combo. Oh, yeah, it's so strong. He might even be able to 2v1. If they get the knockup, though, they can burn him down before he even gets to ult, but no. Has the stopwatch, has the time. Knockup coming through, Rocket coming through. They're splitting away. Limit is still standing. In the end, he will drop. One member of BDS picked up before the fight even kicks off. Limit going on a bit of a walkabout this game. Is constantly being the one to jump in and save his teammates, is the one to be sacrificed. And yes, ideally, your support would be the one to be sacrificed. But more ideally, no one would be dying at all.
BDS have to face check. Matter ready.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes,
Syncroft
baby.
is going to make it out. Adam now stepping forward. They're going to have a hard time killing that Darius. And Arma has been isolated. He's getting burned down. So many stopwatches left and right. Unforgiven now going in. Ulti going to be dodged away. Adam finding the reset. Adam, now's the time. The combo. BDS Rika, there's nothing you could do here. Gold card, they finished it. They're ready to turn it back. Unforgiven. Perfect guns.
It's a
for
3v1. It's a 3v1, but the guns have a lot of range. Adam gets hit. He's not going to get taken down. They're starting up the Baron as well.
Don't
Limit's coming out of base.
Adam. Do not walk into the gun.
Madline's going to get this Baron uncontested. BDS have to catch waves. They can't face check. And they need some kind of even playing field in these fights to rock it.
Kaiser there to body block it. Heads up play. The wave clear is awful. This is just a matter of time. He's pulling in the cannon minions to heads up play, but he can't afford to burn that cooldown because now Mad are looking to kick the fight off. Eyes on Syncroft. That's going to be the big potential turn. Things get a little choppy here.
It's a choppy weather.
There it is.
It's a rough storm.
Here we go. Syncroft, he's only going to hit one. The flash outs are massive. It means that they're going to turn it right back. And no! Zanya's 2 in a row for Syncroft. This time it betrays him. And BDS, they'll get taken out here. Mad Lions can take their time with the finish if they want to, but that is going to be it.
What can Adam get done? It's just him and Nuclear Int left standing. 4 members of Mad Lions still alive. They're going to take down Adam. It does look like it. Nuclear Int's going to fall as well. And Mad are probably going to end their entire split on a win, but this win, unfortunately, won't do anything for them.
Yeah, but here at the end of the day, Mad will find the win, and the Nexus will fall. GG! I don't know how the LCK commentators do it. It's really
They do it so much better than us. I can say that for a fact.
I wonder if like Caster June trains them.
We gotta work on it a bit.
We do have to work on it.
We gotta work on the GG.
But we can work on it. Mad Lions and BDS can work on it. Of course, it's the last time you'll see both of these teams until the summer split. Shutting down the LeBlanc on the opposite side. Camille ult, obviously not ideal because she can just pull you back a little bit with that instant casting. But Lissandra ult, point and click. You've got the Nautilus ult as well. So this is going to be a really tough game for Humanoid if he cannot find that early lead. That said,
waiting for Fnatic to push in bolt here. Now the wave's collapsing. Now is when they can look for some kind of counter jungle. They know the Gromp is up, but Mickey can always be there in rotation because he's obviously very close to his own jungle. Marcoon's here. It's going to be a 3v3 for now, but Humanoid could move first if he wants to.
Razork level 4 to Marcoon's level 5. Easy start to the fight. Flash forward from Mickey X. Marcoon and the rest of XL feel set up to win this one. Hylissang should go down here. Renata's so incredibly squishy. They want to find the reset. Razork fishing for it. He's going to get one, but he can't quite get the reset. Hylissang over the wall. One auto. Not quite able to get it. The Rocket, the Guardian. Just on the edge of death. But here comes Nukeduck. Humanoid going to be forced to dash out. May have to flash or use his second dash. Just trying to turn it back. This is greedy. Over the wall. They're taking their time. It looks like they picked the wrong LeBlanc. Humanoid. Absolute genius move. It was a coin flip, and Nukeduck, well, the coin came up heads. Did not guess the right LeBlanc, and that means Humanoid will walk away clean.
That's such a waste. And then the chain hits onto Nukeduck, so he can't finish up the kill. Finn fighting top here. Marcoon's behind him, but Razork's reading the plane.
Finn with the ultimate. Marcoon on the way forward. Finn can back under his tower to be relatively safe here. Razork stepping forward to help pressure, but Marcoon wants to finish the kill. That said, there's so much damage between Razork and Wunder.
I thought they had a kill there, XL, because Wunder kind of tried to flash E with the Jace Hammer to knock Finn back, but he actually knocked him forwards and flashed on top of him, so a bit of an awkward series of events, but XL get out with nothing. Wunder gets the wave under tower, which is what he wanted in the first place, and they're going to back off.
Razork going on a bit of a journey around. Keep your eyes on the bot lane, though, instead. Hylissang getting engaged on. This is the weakness of Renata. She's so easy to get, but they get the kill. They get the reset. That's the bailout coming through clutch for Hilly. Upset now looking for the sidestep. They can try to turn this back onto Patrick. Humanoid on the way forward. There's no way out, but maybe he can get one kill back. Flash in from Patrick. That was greedy. Upset grabs it.
2v2 goes in favor of Fnatic. Patrick could have run away.
Playoffs, it's important to highlight some of the players that we want to watch. Now, Fnatic is certainly a team of superstars, but Upset is a player we want to keep our eyes on. Remember, 13 deaths is the death record set by Reckless in 2018. Upset currently at 11 coming to the game. We'll hold that thought because the fighting's not going to stop. Marcoon getting engaged on Unstoppable from Razork is clean. That's the reset. Now they got a stolen Zinzao. Nukeduck stepping forward, holding onto the ultimate. They grab at least one kill, but Razork went down, actually wasn't able to grab the reset. Now they have to retreat here.
I think he ticked on the Ignite the second he tried to pick up the Soul and ended up falling. So 2 kills over to XL on a play that they forced. Fnatic do arrive in time and Upset's here. Patrick's matching, but XL don't have any ultimates to work with, but Humanoid wants more.
Mickey no hook for a few more seconds, trying to get out of this one, goes over the wall, is just going to get cut down. Nukeduck now has to run. So many of these exchanges have been so incredibly close. Humanoid always playing so risky, so going to be in trouble. They flash in. Good sidestep from Razork, though. Ulti not available quite yet. Needs to go away here. Blast Cone, he could just go over immediately. Knocks Marcoon back. Well played by Razork. Does not push any further. Finn going to feel bad about that flash. Upset. Handshake comes through from Hylissang over the wall. That's big damage. He walks in and gets it with an auto. Oh my god, you love to see it. That's a bloodthirsty support play.
Doesn't end, Drakos.
Nope, keeps going. Nukeduck, they're now going to step forward here. Nukeduck has ultimate. He's forced to ult himself. If they overcommit here, the Lissandra resets are going to be big. Razork coming over the wall. Nukeduck getting chipped away at. He just doesn't have any mana. He's going to get cut down. The reset comes through. That's a frozen thrall. Wonder going to take a bit of damage here. Camille comes in and trades it right back. It's an absolute bloodbath.
There's fighting all over the map. Fnatic's bot lane winning out. XL kind of flashed, but Razork did the reversal and went back on himself. But bot push is helping Fnatic out so much. Hylissang's already towards mid. Level 7, halfway to level 8. Mickey has flash, maybe has to use it.
Oh, level 5. Goodbye, Mr. X. That's all she wrote. Hylissang gonna get that kill in the end. Caedrel, Fnatic taking a risk, a bit of a gamble here. Marcoon, there's so many camps up. He could be farming, he could be getting XP. Instead, he's sitting in this lane waiting for the setup. A Wonder not taking the bait, not stepping forward. He spent so much time, 30 seconds on the top side doing nothing, but now they're committed. Now they're turning it back. He's knocked back, but he can't knock them both back. That's going to be the knockup. That should be the finish. Well played. The gamble pays off. Excel find the kill.
Oh, just one more second. I think Marcoon was channeling his recall and he'd be out. Now it's a 1v1 of 80 carries towards the bot side because Hylissang's roaming top. Yes, they got the kill onto Wonder, but he has TP. Humanoid has mid push. Marcoon's alone in the river with no flash.
Caught out. Should be no way out of this one. Crescent Guard going to buy him a little bit of space to work with. Nuke Duck on the way in. Maybe the health bars are low enough, but he does not feel comfortable committing. Humanoid healing up. Making on the way forward just to try to stop it, but Upset going over the wall. That's going to be Aldi. Keep your eyes on the 1v1. Patrick already used his ult up to the top side. Nothing going to come from it.
Finn's TP. There's 3 members of Fnatic here now. Wonder's TP to mid tower, but they have a lot of damage on Nuke Duck. Mickey's still not level 6 though.
Hostile takeover. Did Mickey get that one? Mickey now walking away? Nope. No. Razor got it.
But Mickey, why is Mickey's trying to steal the Herald in front of 3 people of Fnatic, and they have a smite, so a bit confusing there. Finn TP'd back to try and help. He's found Humanoid now.
Caught out. Should be able to grab this one, or will he? The chains, the outplay. Razork now stepping forward. That's going to be the stun. Just going in for the auto, just for a little bit of extra damage. Picks off the kill, too. That is 2 very embarrassing moments for the side of Excel.
Wherever the camera goes, there's a fight now. There's one in mid. Nuke Duck might fancy it because Marcoon's behind him.
Marcoon over the wall. Wind becomes lightning, but it won't connect. Wonder goes in. Absolute mad lad. Bailout comes out. They're waiting for it to tick away. Meanwhile, Herald on the top side. And Fnatic, they're just making too many plays. Every single lane on the map, they're also taking top tower at the same time. They're suddenly 7k ahead.
They're 7k. There was a couple of pauses, but they lost. And
that's true.
That's a bit of hopium, maybe for XL. I mean, it was Misfits. They are the comeback kings. They had a DC. They had 7k gold deficit.
Yep. Razor did just get caught, and there is a big shutdown. No follow-up on the Nautilus ult, though, as Finn is ahead on the top side.
He has ult as well. He can drop tower aggro, maybe look for the full-on dive.
Just waiting for his cooldowns to come back up. Knock back from Wonders a bit early, though. He's not taking tower aggro. Rocket goes a little bit wide. He should just be able to finish that one. Solo kill for Finn on the top side. All that top side pressure coming in from Marcoon. Finally going to push in and take an objective bounty, it looks like, on the top side, though. So overall, in terms of gold, much more positive for the side of Excel, but it does give Fnatic a later game win condition. Mountain Drake pretty big against the burst damage of Lissandra.
Cross map coming in. Fnatic are going to get the dragon, of course, top tower full, but they're going to get vision towards the bot side of the map for Humanoid to keep up this push. What they're going to do now is match Humanoid into Finn, it looks like, and try to help Wunder farm up to 2 items before he even tries it again. They're going to take away their blue buff, and that will be that XL we're hovering topside to cover. Finn looking for the 1v1, has ultimate.
I like the tack sweep, well played. Humanoids to find a way around this, but he knows which one is correct. Flash in for the auto and shut down. And again, this is the risk.
Time and then try to dash out, but the lockdown is, there's no real counterplay for him. Nuke Duck knows Wunder's here. He has Eclipse for a shield. Everfrost
is slow. Q, a little bit of damage. Ignite now ticking, takes his time, gets the frozen path through, reactivates. Ignite ticking, 100 to 0.
Clean one-shots, winning side lanes for XL, but Marcoon
now caught out. Crescent Guard will not be enough. Hylissang laying down the damage. Marcoon picked off and just traded kills, back and forth on both sides.
So like we talked about from the draft, pushing on to top tier 2, Finn could probably just look for a full dive.
Shot wall dive, big damage. That's the TP gone from there. Finn doesn't overcommit, though. Honestly, excellent play. Has to be patient on the next cooldown, though. They're trying to lock him up. Again, hookshot wall dive, he's next to it. We got a split play coming out here. They're going to try to lock down Finn. The knockback, but the chain's still connecting. Finn going to be in trouble. He might have to ult to block the next source of damage. Big shield coming in, but Upset's in the area. Meanwhile, on the top side, Razork has been locked up. It might not stop him from getting the reset, though, as he has taken it down. Razork now going to make his way out. It's clean play, and Excel not ready for this one. The extra TP coming in, but Wonder, that was a bad TP. That said, it gives Razork enough space, maybe, just maybe, to find the reset. Can he finish off Patrick? Rocket comes in. Big shutdown for the Jinx. It looked so good for Fnatic, but it turned against them in an instant.
As Medic would say, that TP sucked! Wonder TP's in into a Marcoon Q3 knockup, gets 2 kills over to Patrick, but Mickey will end up falling. So despite Humanoid TPing bot, the whole map will turn into a 2-for-3 in favor of Fnatic.
I like it when you quote Medic quoting Kobe. It feels like
2 items, a little bit of magic resist in his pocket as well. We'll see who wins out because Wunder's on the way.
Chain going in, but he has the magic damage shield from the adaptive defenses. Again, he can probably win the all-in, but Humanoid can buy so much time with that Zhonya's that it means Finn can't really fully commit to this one. Again, a split fight here. Hookshot while that up safety, but Finn will just get taken down. Razor going to be in trouble now, but he does good damage. He got the 2v1 before. Can he get the 3v1 this time? Maybe. Going invisible. The Hook now manages to connect, but Upset's in the area. And again, Upset is so powerful, but not strong enough to 4v1. Marcoon now going in, trying to finish the job. Upset flashing out safety. Marcoon getting dropped. Bit greedy here, and now comes Hylissang. Hostile takeover. He has the flash as well. He can just ulti if he wants to. He's got the handshake to kick things off. Ulti's gonna go in. Oh no, Nukeduck just killed Mickey! No! Oh, not like that!
It's cold blood! Right in front of his eyes! He killed his teammate, the betrayal!
Wonder now trying to turn it. He's horrified. He's never seen anything like it. His former teammate killed by his current teammate.
Finn's ahead of Wunder. Solo lanes are what's keeping XL alive here. Patrick building towards the Lord Dominic's.
Stun going in onto Mickey X, turning. Remember, he does not have Aftershock. He's going to try to get some stun. CC locked down. Nukeduck ulting himself instead of Upset, but baiting out the QSS nonetheless. The bailout coming through will not be enough. Humanoid now trying to leap into the backside, trying to take down Patrick. Nukeduck has been chipped away. He's got no ult for the reset. Who's going to come out on top? Finn off to the side. Marcoon going golden in the midst of the fight, but Humanoid looking to finish the kill. He doesn't quite time the distortion, right? But he doesn't need to. Patrick, though, popping off, getting the resets. He's behind in items. But maybe he's got enough power to finish this one out. Scrappy fight in the mid lane. 2 for 1 against Fnatic. Hylissang getting caught off the side. First death of the game has been pretty clean thus far. Silvermere Dawn now coming in. Big damage comes in, but that's going to be the lockup now. Humanoid's locked down. He's got golden, but they know exactly who they need to click. TP coming in, but Nukeduck can't join. He's already in the midst of the fight. Razor now going to the backside. He's stolen away the Nautilus. He's going to look for the reset, and this is a big fight for Fnatic. There's the gold lead. There's the straight-up 5v5 they were waiting for. XL obliterated.
I think they can just run it down and end now. They have a wave, 40 seconds on all of XL, and it all comes off the back of Humanoid. Looking for damage onto Mickey. Upset gets 1,000 kills in the LEC, and he's going to end the game after he gets it.
Fantastic, fantastic performance from Fnatic. Upset, congrats on 1,000 kills.
0 deaths as well.
Exactly 1,000 kills. He's going to end the season with 11 deaths, the new death record of all time. Masterclass from Fnatic. They will lock themselves in the top 2 and secure Upset. 2 significant moments, a milestone and a personal record. It was an incredible game.
So now Fnatic's eyes are on Rogue versus G2. If Rogue lose, that means that they lock first place.
Fnatic lock first place if Rogue lose.
Yep, XL in their win as well earlier in the week. So G2's comp, a lot of side lane, a lot of playing for top. Bot lane has a lot of all-in potential as well, so both sides can be played towards, but a lot of single target damage as well, whereas if you look across the Rogues, go for an early bot gank and it worked out, so Trimby's just here to protect. He's going to stay here for quite a while. G2 are walking in. They haven't seen Trimby yet. This could be very dangerous.
Definitely could be. Trimby waiting in the darkness. It looks like they're ready to take the 2v2, but are they ready to take the 3v2? Malrang took a little bit of damage. Immediately the taunt. Jankos has been caught out, baited, and potentially outsmarted. Jankos goes down and tries to smite for a bit of health, but it will not matter. Well played. Top side of the map. It looks like it's going to be early tabbies for Odoamne on the next recall.
Larssen has mid push here, I believe, and Malrang spotted Jankos walking to his topside jungle. He has no flash. He has a blast cone to get out.
Who's baiting
Caps is here first.
Malrang already ghosting. They're going to turn on Caps. They see Caps exposed in the 1v1, and he knows he can win out on this one. Caps is just going to go down. Oh, man, that was rough.
Yeah, they didn't know where Malrang was. They knew he was in the river somewhere, so Caps thought, well, I'll collapse first. Hang on, bot fight.
Empowered auto, where's it going to go? Taunt now coming in. Targamas, of course, has the Aftershock. He's pretty tanky, but now has to flash into safety. Flash Ignite. Cop going in for one more auto. Going to finish it. And Rogue are bleeding G2.
And the Mega Gnar. Trimby's not level 6 yet, but he's going to join up with Malrang. Targamas is far away. Jankos, he might be in danger of fighting Caps.
They're just picking on this Twisted Fate. The Ignite goes down. Caps is not really a way out of this one. Gold card, maybe can flash over the wall.
Flash ult away, maybe?
Now can ult to safety. Jankos in the meantime gets the Herald. That is big. That's going to be a little bit more gold in their pocket. It looks like it might cost Jankos his life. Targamas, they don't really think he can come over the wall on that one. Jankos giving his life up for the Herald. Caps his flash as well, but definitely not everything Rogue wanted from that in trade.
Yeah, that was a very risky play from Jankos.
Really for Rogue in general, just punishing Caps anytime he takes a step out of that mid lane. They were looking for the kill. That said, they're waiting in darkness, but Trimby just wants to fight. He knew that they were there. He was ready for it. Malrang now going in. He hasn't even used the ulti yet. He doesn't even need to. Getting knocked back. Now trying to make it out to safety.
Trimby just blind dashing into it. Did they have any vision on G2 there? Maybe he knew they were looking for some kind of pick. I mean, Caps might be in trouble as well. No flash.
Goes in, gets the gold card. Larssen can now step forward. Jankos can get the fight kicked off. Chaos Storm already going down. Larssen fishing for the solo bolo, but what's it going to cost him? Knock up Galio, not going to make it out. May have overstayed. Luckily for him, Jankos is going to get stunned up there, but Larssen, I think, a little bit blindly
trying to dive, get G2 rolling somewhere on the map.
back. Broken Blade. Odoamne saving that hop. Malrang on the way up. About to have Meganar as well. Broken Blade now has to run. Jankos, they know he does not have the ultimate up and available. They can try to collapse onto him. They're going to force the flash out early. Caps going in, but this is risky. Yes, he has a gold card, but he doesn't have a lot else. Naram back into the wall. Look to finish that one. Malrang trying to get the kill done. Trimby on the way in. Keep your eyes on the taunt. No, keep your eyes on the bottom lane. Targamas going to go down, but it's a 1-for-1, and it means Flacken gets uncontested time on the bottom side. Meanwhile, back to the top lane. Jankos gets shredded. Broken Blade fishing for one more, and Disaster starting to strike for Rogue because Broken Blade is just too clean. It is indeed a heroic swing, and he'll get the kill trade in the end.
So many kills on both sides of the map. When the camera panned away from top, I thought G2 were losing it, but somehow they found kills. The Herald won't crash. Very awkward fight for Jankos because the second Caps arrives, I think the Herald was about to run out, so he literally had to stand there. One up now.
Ready to start that one. I think Rogue may be confident they're outscaling, don't really feel the need to push that objective. Knockback though, Broken Blade caught out, that's the wall up. Again, it's about how many of those little space shuttles he can hit, or whatever they are. I guess it's Elderwood Gnar. I have no idea what he throws. He throws
Caps
something, can he throw something else though? Because a gold card's getting thrown at him, and that means one dead little Yordle. In the meantime, Rogue will get a dragon back, but Broken Blade getting that kill is pretty big.
This is how G2 want the game to be played. They want to ult top, get Broken Blade ahead, get him kills, get him some kind of push. They might fight bot as well, G2.
Targamas now kicking things off. He still has the ultimate available from the previous fight. Immediately going to use it. Trimby just getting shredded through. Malrang going to be in trouble. Double TP used. Jankos continuing to step forward. Has the damage reduction. Unstoppable, yes, but Caps on the way forward. Use the Summoner's Spellbook, just trying to land the gold card. Just wants to get something done, but Comp is fearless. He's already ulted. The movement speed is ramping, and they might not have great options. If he doesn't get hit by the gold card, he might be able to kill everybody. Comp keeps it going. Plays just outside of Caps' range. Comp, you absolute mad lad. He goes golden, but he's got so much damage. The stacks are still there. He's like lightning. He just keeps moving. The stacks are still coming. The rest of Rogue is on the way. Comp, the absolute hero play. Zeri, so damn fast, and it looks good. Comp makes it happen.
The glimmer of hope for G2 fades away in an instant. The Zeri was so stacked up, and G2 were trying to chase lockdown compo Malrang, at least get a kill or two. Like we said, scaling favors Rogue. If the game is slow and they keep this lead, G2 are just going to bleed out. They have to fight this. They see Odoamne on the Drake. He's going to have to jump away.
Oh, Odoamne knocked up, gets canceled on the knockup, but he's going to go for it. He steals the Drake. He gets it. There's no jungler in the pit. Now it's the flash forward, the taunt, the Meganar. He knocks him right back. It's the bounce house. It is absolute dunk town. G2 just the ball on this one because they are getting knocked around.
That's how the team fights play out if G2 don't have an incredibly good setup beforehand. Rogue, so much oversides whatsoever. Jankos on Grump. It is gone.
Dang. That was huge. Odoamne even wanted to leave. He was like, thank you for stopping me. That worked out.
It was a slaughter, honestly. I mean,
massive issue. It's a hard thing to do. We'll see now what Rogue can do with this lead. Rogue can do with this Baron. Thought. Trimby now stepping forward. Mountain getting the engage kicked off. Targamas dead. Targamas gone. TP now coming in. That's a Meganar. Odoamne stepping forward, leaping into Broken Blade to flash out, but Odoamne waits on the Gnar ultimate. On the backside, though, Comp going to be in trouble now using his ult. Everfrost has locked him up. Flacket going down. G2 lambs to the slaughter, being picked apart one single member at a time. Comp now dashing over the wall, dealing a bit more damage. The siege will only continue for Rogue.
They do fancy themselves this mid-tier 3.
I'm gonna keep the pressure for now. As long as they have this cannon, again, it's hard for them to clear that wave. Caps is their wave clear, but he's pitching for the flank. That's the knockup into 2, but Trimby's on the way in. They don't have the damage. They don't have the tools to win this fight. That's at Comp. He's trying to go for the Zinsec, but it will not work there. Cap stepping forward, locking him down. That's Comp dead. That's a big shutdown. That's 900 gold for Jankos. And suddenly G2 are turning him, but just as suddenly it's turned against them. Odoamne comes in. Double kill for the Gnar. Cap's running. Malrang going to keep the chase up. Keep him away from the base. Keep him away from clearing the minions, and they can keep the pressure in the mid lane. But instead, just chasing for the kills here as Odoamne uses his teammate's head to jump in. The knockback comes out. Caps goes down. Rogue set to end the game.
Yeah, they used everything to kill Comp, and then Odoamne collapsed. Larssen was still alive. The fight gets turned on its head. Larssen so close to Flame Horizon Caps, and if you told me that this would happen today, I would doubt you incredibly high. I would have so high doubts because it's Claps. Claps is back. Fantastic performances over the last couple days, and now he's being Flame Horizon in 24 minutes by Larssen.
Rogue unleashed certainly in this game from the level 1, the genius play from...
They've got summoners up on a couple of their members. We'll see what they can do with it. Targamas might need to look for some kind of Hex Flasher over the one engage. Caps maybe a stun card, but I think Rogue at this point are just way too strong. They're going to get the tower. Are they going to get the inhibitor G2?
Meganar on the way. Odoamne about to go in. Knockback on the Ouster, keeping away from the rest of the team. Victor ulti alone, zoning the entirety of G2 as Targamas is cut to pieces. Larssen flashing in. Absolute confidence. Death Ray will not connect. Targamas tries to buy a bit more time, but this should be it. 5v4 G2. Can they hold the Nexus? Seems to me the answer is no. They're out of cooldowns. Caps is out of space to maneuver. Comp now stepping forward. Caps going down. That is the ulti from the Zeri, and it does not stop there. Flacken gone too. G2 slaughtered in their own base, and Rogue fighting tooth and nail. But after a long, hard-fought season, Rogue will be your #1 team in the regular season. They take their time with this win. They savor it because it feels damn good.
Great bounce back from Rogue. They lost to SK. There was a lot of question marks. Dominant game versus BDS. Dominant game versus G2 from start to finish. Ever since that level 1 play, the game was in their hands, and they never dropped the ball, not even a single time.
Fantastic. Individual landing from Larson. Massive CS lead.